Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. We really do appreciate it. And as always, we'd like to thank our viewers, subscribers, and our members, because without you, we're not us. So let's talk about McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superman. This will be Superman in the Authority, and it's available now for order, and the links are down in the basement. Guys, let me know something in the comments. What do you think of this Superman? Do you like him or not? Let us know. But right now, let's roll him off the stand, and let's get started. So let's take a look at the appearance. I'm going to be throwing up a couple photos on the side here. Maybe, yeah, a couple photos. That way you can get a look at the guy. If you want to be correct, look at the photos. And if you just want to make a figure, this is it, right? Okay, it's because it doesn't look bad, but it's not accurate. So looking at the face here, you can see, let me get real close to his face. There's the eyes. They're done very well. Look at the eyebrows. Facial structures are good. Lips. And then you got your molded hair, black. Put on that silver fox gray, and he's good to go on the facial structures. So blending in the neck, you do see that's the paint work there, right? As the suit, you have the blue and you have the lighter blue colors, right? Going around to his back, you do have it all into that darker blue. Going to his shoulders, there's the blue there, darker blue as well, going down his arrow. So all that's correct. Of course, his logo is correct, the red with the black accent. And then you see the blue going all the way down the suit with this red belt, and there's the blue loops as well, right? Looking at the gauntlets, all blue. There are his gloves. They have red and blue, and well, I think that's, I'm gonna go ahead and call that navy blue, and then we'll just call that sky blue, right? Okay, it might be wrong, but it fits. And that's going in between his legs as well, and you see it flows all the way. You got that midnight blue flowing all the way, right? And here are the boots. There they go. They have the little red stripes in them, and there you have it. You can't go wrong with just a red boot. It'd be nice if some PVC plastic was sticking out the top here. That will be good, but we do not have that, right? So the character itself looks good, but if you're looking at the photo, he's not proportioned like the photo. He has more of a dad bod in the photo, right? You see, he has that, not that slender like you see here. It's more of a straight dad bod, right? Okay, and that's about the only thing that I see about him. Like, his shoulders are not as bulky and rounded off as you see here, but it's very close. Now the flesh color on the figure, I think they could have done a better job with that, but there you have it. So that is going to do it for the appearance. What do you think about the photo here and the figure itself? What's your thoughts? Okay, so let's scale them up. We'll throw in some other characters here that have almost the same tooling, but not quite. There's Batman, okay? And then here is Superman, just another one, right? You got it. So looking at them there, the size comparison looks pretty good. Dark side mega figure, and of course the other two, but it seems like Superman, the Authority, is a little bit smaller than the rest of them, right? But you see it, you get the idea. That'll do it. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. Very disappointed on this because you get an extra pair of hands, and that's it in the figure itself. It'd be nice if you're gonna get an extra pair of hands, let's go ahead and get an extra head sculpt or multiple pairs of hands, right? So that's disappointing. So let's go ahead and look at our extra pair of hands. This is what we have here. I'm gonna put this on just to make it look a little easier here. I was gonna put it on a screwdriver, but I just use my hands because it's really not that impressive. Okay, there you go. As you can see, basic hand. You do have some scuffing in production there, or just mispaint period. But it does have the red with the blue coming across the glove there, and the navy blue tips all the way to the palms. That's correct. Not bad there. That's how both hands are. Okay. And here's the second one. If you want to look at it, the exact same thing, just on opposite sides of the hands, right? So you see production's the same over there. That's production. So that's not scuffing from shipping. That's just laziness. Okay. You see it. There it is. Peg system, right? Okay. So that'll do it for the accessories. Okay, so let's check it out. The points of articulation, the POA. Not much to it. Pretty basic with McFarlane. Sometimes he gets it right. Most times he gets it wrong. But on the head here, your ball and sockets, and it's going to be okay. As you can see there, you should have that nice tilt up. But when you're looking down, you're not going to have that very great. You have to kind of tilt them down a little bit. So that's not that great. Tilts are going to be fine. You're just rotating on that socket. You're okay, right? So the head movements, okay. Rotations in the arms, latches as well. You see that. You do have the gap piece. If you position it right, when you have him with his arms down, you try to cover up that gap. Very hard to get that aligned, but when you do, it makes it look a lot better for posing reasons, as you can see there. When you try to put it to the side there, tacky. I don't know why they make this so tacky, but that's what you see. Okay, the arms do have the bicep swivels there. You do have double jointed latches here, right? You see the pins. That's very ugly. That's ugly. That's like the thing just broke. That's what it looks like when he moves it. Look at that. It looks like the arm broke. The plastic is just terrible. Not good there, okay? And that's gonna be the same on both sides. The hands do rotate, and they do have latches of their own. Those funny latches that deteriorate and break easy. The gauntlets do not move at all. And you do have the lower waist movements. Wouldn't say rotations, but the movements are there. Waist rotations are there, okay? And you do have them on the click flies. Those click when you move them into position. And here are your double jointed legs, double hinges, right? Of course, because you can see the pins. And then you have your feet sitting on the rockers on the ugly latch system that's bigger than the ones in the wrist, which deteriorate and break very easily. They don't even know why they stick with that, okay? And then you do have the pivot in the toe. We do love the pivot in the toe when you're doing poses when he needs to be on his tiptoes. So above all, the articulation is not that great, but you can still do many things with it. And that will do it for the POA. Okay, for the packaging, pretty basic. At the top, 22 moving parts. McFarlane Toys logo. You do have the window cutout at the top. The age is there on the face. And you can see the action figure and all the accessories inside the bubble, plus the trading card in the action figure base. At the bottom, you do have DC, Multiverse, and Superman. And if you look on the side panel, you'll see Superman and the Authority at the side panel. And of course, on the top, DC Multiverse with McFarlane Toys logo at the bottom. And on the other side panel, you'll have DC Multiverse, Superman on the side window, and you'll have some stuff there. If you want to pause that, read it yourself, you can. All right, and let's go ahead and flip it over to the back side. And there it is. That's going to be your trading card in a blown up fashion there. That's no surprise. McFarlane Toys at the top. Superman, and the Authority, right? Okay, and that'll do it for the packaging. And of course, the inside of the packaging, you can see it there. The trading card in the action figure base inside the bubble. Nothing new there, just wanted to show you that. Okay, for my pros and cons. My cons are not enough accessories at all. No extra head sculpt, no extra pairs of hands. And the figure is not proportioned correctly. It's just been retooled from some other figure and just discarded how it really looks in the Authority. So disappointing in that. The positives is that the paint is not that bad. I mean, the figure looks pretty good. But above all, for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 out of 10. Let me know what you give it, guys. And you've guessed it. You can get it at McFarlaneToyStore.com. Just check out McFarlaneToyStore.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.